I'm Kaylin Hagwood outside the Colton County Courthouse. Today, prosecutors began laying out their case against Alex Murdaugh, sharing details of what they say happened the night his wife and son were killed. A 911 call outlines the moments after prosecutors say Maggie and Paul Murdaugh were found shot dead at their family estate. Alex Murdaugh made the call for help after finding the two, but prosecutors say he's the one responsible, calling witnesses they believe link him to the crime, including Colton County Detective Daniel Green.
They did check them? Yes, sir. It's official that they're dead?
Yes, sir. That's what it looks like.
When you observed these victims, was it obvious that they had injuries incompatible with life?
Yes, any reasonable person that came upon those bodies would have come to a conclusion that they were deceased.
But attorneys for Murdaugh say he's a loving father and spouse, with Murdaugh at times appearing emotional when graphic details of their deaths were shared. Barry McCoy is with the Colton County Fire Rescue.
That is the body of Paul. He is laying down with, you can see there's substantial damage to his head with a lot of blood around his head.
As the trial continues, we could hear from Murdaugh's former associates, including Curtis Smith, who's accused of shooting him in a suicide-for-hire plot. Court resumes tomorrow morning at 9:30. Reporting here in Colton County, I'm Kaylin Hagwood.
This is a long story. My son was in a boat wreck a few months back. He's been getting threats. Most of it's been benign stuff we didn't take serious. Okay. You know, he's been getting like punched. I know that's what it is.
Well, those are the first words Sergeant Daniel Green with the Colton County Sheriff's Department says Alex Murdaugh said to him when he got to the scene, as Green was the first member of law enforcement to get there. Green also testified to how Murdaugh was acting when he showed up. He says he was visibly upset and kept asking if his wife and son were dead. Later, Captain Jason Chapman, who is also with the Colton County Sheriff's Department, talked about how, while he was driving to the scene, he called his sheriff, Buddy Hill. They determined if the scene was at Alex Murdaugh's home, they would immediately call SLED in order to avoid any conflict of interest because of Murdaugh and his family's prominence and history in that area.
I had a brief conversation with Sheriff Hill by telephone while en route. He had been advised of the caller's identity as Mr. Alex Murdaugh. With my career, I'm familiar with the Murdaugh family and Mr. Murdaugh, and Sheriff Hill advised me that if it was in fact confirmed to be Mr. Murdaugh, that he would likely notify SLED simply because of the conflict of interest with the family.
However, as the day went on, Defense Attorney Dick Harpootlian questioned why the deputies from the Colton County Sheriff's Department didn't do more to preserve evidence. The deputies testified they were only protecting the evidence from being tampered until SLED's crime scene team could get there from Columbia. They also testified they did try to cover Maggie Murdaugh's body from the incoming rain with a tent until SLED arrived.
In your notes, you indicate it was the fire chief, I believe, that indicated to you, pointed out to you tire tracks, and you went over and looked at those tire tracks, and there were multiple tire tracks coming and going, correct?
I don't know that someone indicated them to me. I believe I just saw them.
Okay. And what did you do to preserve those?
The tire tracks, nothing.
And you certainly are not an expert in tire tracks.
I'm not.
So you couldn't tell whether it was multiple vehicles or one vehicle.
No.
And it may have been multiple vehicles.
May have been.
Did you take pictures of the tracks?
I did not take any pictures of the scene.
Instruct anyone to take pictures of the tracks?
No, sir, that's not my job.
Testimony for the day wrapped up around 5:30 today. It will resume tomorrow morning at 9:30. And of course, we will continue to have team coverage of what's going on there. You can watch on WLTX Plus. All you have to do is download the WLTX Plus app on your Roku or Amazon Fire device. From there, open up the WLTX Plus app and click on this box called Alex Murdaugh Murder Trial Livestream. In addition to WLTX Plus, you can also watch on our free News 19 mobile app, our YouTube channel, or on our website, WLTX.com.